Welcome to our first webinar of 2021. Yay, can we just pause and celebrate that 2020 is over? Bigger and better, more exciting, fabulous things to come in 2021. And I am going to be consistent about doing these tips webinars. I'll probably do them every other week and do one campaign at a time. So I hope you find them helpful. I am live directly in Makeup Marketing Online and also on Zoom. You can join whichever way you prefer, and then I always upload it to YouTube next day, so you can watch the recording. But if you're like me, I know that if you don't make the live one, a lot of times you don't go back and watch the recording. So try to commit and make it live. It's always more exciting to be on it when it's going on. And I think you hold yourself more accountable when you do that. So finishing out exactly today, we're finishing out the 2020 sales cycle. Whoa, how did you guys end up? I know there's some celebrations that are going to take place. Hi, Becky. So show me in the comments, where are you proud of yourself? I know there's got to be something that you're proud of, your sales title, or how you ended up in leadership, or maybe it was an improvement in an area over the year before. Let's celebrate. Come on, guys. I want to see someone who's proud of an achievement that they finished in 2020. I'm proud of myself for sticking with it. Okay, that's fair. 7 years in a row of making PC. Congratulations, that's awesome. Maintained Premier after a rough year. Yes, so even if it wasn't where you hoped to be, considering everything that went on, be proud of where you ended up. There's always something to celebrate. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, that is where I upload most of my videos and my training content these days. So make sure you're subscribed on there. The Avon social group is now where Avon Corporate has most of their information and where they post on Facebook. So make sure you find that group. It, I believe, is called the official Avon Social Selling Group. You can also follow me on the different social media handles. And I am anxious to get together again. It's gonna happen sooner or later. I really hope that our trip takes place in April. They just announced that we're not getting together for the leadership conference in January, which was expected. It was supposed to take place in California, which is where hotspot is right now. So they made the decision to go fully virtual. And the exciting part about that is that you guys, everyone can do that. Everyone can participate virtually. I'll show you in a slide here how you can sign up if you're not already. Team Momentum finished campaign 1 with 66,943 in sales. I'm proud to say that we started off campaign 2 with an increase over 2020. So love to start off that way. It's a great way to start the year with a sales increase, and hopefully we can continue that throughout the rest of the year. Registration is $30. I believe I have it on a slide coming up here, but I think off the top of my head, it's $30. I usually include a little bit about my personal life. Obviously, we haven't been doing much, so I didn't have much. Well, I guess I could have included holiday photos. But my camera roll this year is definitely much smaller than what it normally would be. But we're making the most of it, getting outside. We went to a festival of lights here. We had family game night. Even Izzy was participating with her head on the table there. And Rob and I took Ava sledding the other day. Josh is 13, so his time with us is becoming more and more limited. But we try to steal him away when we can. Excited to receive a holiday card from Paul Yee and also Steve Bosson. So thank you for that. That was a pleasant surprise. Hello, Ms. Sherrill. Good to see lots of team members on the call tonight. Thank you for joining. So let's talk about this quote. No matter how hard the past is, you can always begin again. So a fresh start, a fresh beginning. I don't think any of us could have thought that 2020 would go in any direction that it went in. I think that 2021 is going to be so much better, and I have faith that it will be not only in our Avon business, but in all of our personal lives as well. So we have the 2021 calendar here. For those of you that are new with us, our orders are due every other Tuesday. I shouldn't say they're due every other Tuesday because we are on a flexible schedule where you can submit it anytime during the 2 weeks. The advantage of submitting your order early in the campaign is obviously product availability, and just being on top of things, because at the end, sometimes we run into glitches or issues. So your likelihood of running into anything like that decreases the earlier you put in your order. So do what works for you. Find a schedule that works best with your personal life and make sure that you can be consistent. What I would recommend is that you do pick a day every other week that you stick to, because we do like routines and habits. So it's recommended that you pick a day and are consistent with that. Otherwise, we kind of let things slide, and we might not submit an order as consistently as we would if we pick a certain day. So upcoming important dates. So today our website switched over to campaign 3. So our customer website switches over, and then tomorrow Avon Now will switch over. So those are the dates here. We're always ordering samples and demos and brochures 2 campaigns ahead so that we can have them in hand. We can start demoing them with customers. We can do photos, we can do videos. We can really plan ahead to have the most successful campaign that we can. So here it is. Yep, Juanita, it is $30 for the virtual pass. And it's January 22nd through the 24th. I haven't gone to look at whether there's a virtual schedule yet or not. But go to avonkickoff.com, make sure that you're registered. You're gonna wanna be there. They're gonna announce the destination of Destination Avon. So that's one exciting thing that you don't wanna miss out on. And then there's always such great information and training and development. So sign up. You don't have any reason not to, and I'm sure it will all be made available as recordings. So if there's any reason you can't attend it live, you can go back and watch the recordings, which is actually what I did for Virtual Visionaries. We were having some streaming issues. So I actually found it really helpful to go back and just watch all the recordings straight through. So there are some different sets that are available exclusive to representatives. You can sell them to your customers, but they are available. These are only available on the back end. There's the other 3 that are available on your customer website. So these are available to order through campaign 3. If you log into Avon now, on the right-hand side of that 135th anniversary image, I think you'll see these lotions here, and you click on them, and that's how you can find these different sets. And you earn 40% on those. These are amazing deals, over $135 in value for each of them. There are products from our main categories in makeup, skincare, and bath and body. What's interesting about COVID is that my skincare sales have surpassed my makeup sales. Which makes a lot of sense because people are not maybe using as much makeup, but they're not going to pass on that skincare routine. And then I'm also seeing a surge in not a surge, but wishful thinking. I am seeing an increase in my bath and body sales. So think about COVID and the different things that are happening in society that are affecting our sales, and how can you creatively market that and sell more of what's selling right now. So these sets are $30 a piece at the representative cost. They are $50 to your customers. So that is so, it's such a great value. It's so amazing, especially this skincare set here. Our best-selling eye cream, that's my best-selling eye cream. That's my best-selling day cream right there. And then a power serum, and then the rice water cleanser. I've had the rice water cleanser for months now, and I still think I'm gonna get like another year out of it. So if you haven't gotten that yet, I use it every morning in the shower with the new cleansing brush. It foams up, it gets your face so clean. You have to try it. And then the makeup bundle and the bath and body are also just amazing bundles. And you're going to be able to use these to help earn gift cards for Marriott. So let's take a look at that incentive. So starting tomorrow, I know you guys are going to want to jump off the call and start selling, because if you are not President's Club, for every 500 in sales that you do in campaigns 3 through 5, you're going to earn a $25 Marriott gift card. So that's across the 3 campaigns. So if you sell 1,500 across the 3 campaigns, you're going to earn $75 to Marriott. That's almost a hotel's night stay. So gotta love incentives. Thank you, Avon, for bringing the excitement. We are lovers of incentives here at Avon. And I hope that you guys are as excited about this as I am. PRP members are also, it's also open to us. The only stipulation is we have to have a 15% increase over last year's campaign 3 through 5. we can earn a maximum of $2,000 worth of gift cards, which is 80. Who wants 80 gift cards? I do. Any questions? Any questions so far on that incentive? I don't know if I'll be able to answer them, but I'll try. No. All right. Okay, so moving on. I did a short video on YouTube about the incentive. So if you're a leader, feel free to share that with your team. I made it very generic and just quickly went over the rules of the incentive. Okay, so the getaway gift cards are setting us up to earn the destination Avon trip. So this is what's going to be announced at our kickoff, the location of the destination. Michael Sengstad promised there would be beach drinks. It would be a bucket list location. Any guesses? Where do you guys think? Yay, Cheryl thinks she can earn it for 2. Love to hear that. Brittany said a while ago that she took a break from Avon and is coming back now. Well, welcome back. Let's see. All right, I think my Facebook is refreshing. So if there's any questions or comments on there that I don't get to, I will go back and look and answer those. So let's take a look. Our 2020 President's Club members, if you increase your sales by 8,500, then you can earn the trip for 1. If you increase by 14,000, you can earn the trip for 2. So we will be breaking this down as we go. I was just thinking about this as I was putting together the presentation, that it's going to be tricky that we're starting in campaign 2. I'm always used to breaking things down into 26 campaigns. So I know like President's Club is 389, I think, 389 or 385 per campaign. So we're going to have to remember that we need to do it by only 25 campaigns this time. So non-President's Club members, you can earn the trip for 1 by achieving 16,000 in sales, the trip for 2 by achieving 23,000 in sales. So let's just break that down. 16,000 divided by 25 campaigns, that is $640 a campaign. That's $320 a week. And let's break that down. $45 a day. You guys can do that. Start promoting that website. Get $45 online order every day and earn that trip for 1. New representatives. So this is for non-President's Club members who joined on or after December 11th, 2019. Okay. On or before. Okay, so we have new representatives and then we have non-PRP representatives who have been with us for over a year. So those new representatives, you guys can earn the trip by achieving 12,000 in sales. You can earn it for 2 by achieving 17,000 in sales. And then there's a way to earn it through leadership too. So yay for that. Thank you, Avon. A lot of things were geared more towards sales last year. I'm happy to see a leadership component in there. So bronze to gold leaders, grow your total team sales by 10% for a trip for 1, 15% for a trip for 2. Executive leaders, perform 20 campaigns at Title for a trip for 1. And wow, 100% performance. Perform 25 campaigns at Title for that trip for 2. I'm going to go for it, guys. I'm going to try for that. We'll see. I'm excited that tomorrow I will retitle to Bronze Executive for the first time in like a year, as Avon has changed some of those requirements for the Bronze Executive level. So yay, I'm excited about that. Somehow I finished at Inner Circle as well. I don't know how the heck I did it by the skin of my teeth, but I did it. So celebrate, guys. Even if you didn't make your goals, even if you didn't get as far as you wanted, it was a rough year. And the exciting part about that is we can do that much better this year. So, you know, now that those numbers are behind us, now we have lower numbers to try and beat to earn these trips. So that's the silver lining there. Let's see, after this year, does anyone really care where we go? No, I bet nobody would be complaining about Columbus. Okay, that was actually one of the most amazing rep fests because of Rascal Flats. So I will take a big concert over location most days. Those are 2 of my favorite things, concerts and travel. So that's a hard call. Our Beauty Buzz news is updated every single Monday. We are celebrating 135 years this year. That is incredible. I always think it's special to hear, oh, my grandma sold Avon, my aunt sold Avon. Almost everyone you talk to has a special memory about Avon. So I think that that is really cool. And we have a heritage that most companies can't talk about. So that is really exciting. And we have those bundles. We have lots of things to celebrate this year. And new opportunities page. So we have new incentives. They extended our free sign up. Lots of things to celebrate and be excited about this year. So we talked about those can't miss bundles, and the printed what's new is coming back. Who's excited about that? I am most definitely a technology girl. But when it comes to certain things, I love my paper. And the what's new is one of those that I love the paper. So thank you, Avon, for bringing that back. I think it really is an effective business tool for us reps. And just getting that in the order helps build excitement and makes us want to order and get ready for the campaign. So thank you for bringing that back. There is a new way to find what's going on in the Avon world. You can check your events calendar under Manage Business. You see these 2 little logos here, icons. If you click on this one that looks like Tetris, you get the monthly view. So make sure you come in here. And if you do a paper planner, maybe you want to go through and write down all the trainings that you want to attend for the week. Sunday and Monday are great planning days for planning your week ahead. In order to see the old format of the brochure, I don't want to say the digital brochure, but the online brochure view. So if you want to see the old online brochure view, you can see it under Browse Products and View Brochure. You can also check out the digital brochure. Sometimes it's easier to plan and shop directly from the online brochure. So I've gone back and forth between using campaign mailer and not, because mailing and paper can get costly. I'm sure this is what Avon battles with and tries to decide whether it's worth it or not. But with marketing, I'm always trying things, seeing how it works out, and then assessing whether I'm going to continue with it. I am going to try to do campaign mailer again, mostly with my online customers. So if you're not familiar with campaign mailer, it is a service that will mail the brochure for you. Please know that, my live video ended. Okay. So hopefully you guys are mostly on Zoom. Okay, so they mail it for you. And I was saying that there has been a lot of issues with mail, just in general, the timing of it, things getting lost in the mail. So just know that that is going to happen. But this service is really helpful, and I used to mail them consistently every single campaign. And my online sales did go down last year, and that was something I took out. So I'm going to be messing with that, and I have scheduled brochures to go out for campaign 4, and I am going to do 5. So check it out if you haven't already. Today, I was reminded just about some of the activities that I do every single campaign that I want to share with you guys. The beginning and the end of the campaign, I think, are your biggest opportunity to get in sales, because our customers are really accustomed to that 2-week time period. And they get super excited when a new book starts. They're ready to put in their order. So it's up to us to make a big deal out of that. So how can you emphasize the beginning and the end of the campaign? One is by doing that campaign mailer mailing for each campaign, by doing an email. Tuesday is actually my most successful email day. So it's the day that most people open and most people click. So send out an email saying, hey, campaign 3 sales started. Check out the digital brochure. You might want to do a blog post. Campaign 3 sales have started online. Check it out. Send a text. I did that as well. I said, Avon campaign 3 sales have started online. Shop our Valentine's Day boutique. So you always want to make it short and simple and catchy. And then in a text, you always want to include the link to your website so they can click right through and shop. So you want to make things as easy as possible for your customers to go through and place that order and not get distracted or abandon that order in the cart. You can post on social media. You can boost a post on social media. So that is something that I go back and forth with again in my marketing. But the brochure is the most recognized image. So if you're going to boost a post, I would recommend boosting a post of the brochure. And lately, I've just been including just my link. And then I use those 2 yellow pointers and I point at the link. And I think that that is simple and to the point, and it's all that needs to be there. Because sometimes the writing can distract people and then they never click through. So if you want to try to boost a post, we can boost within 100 miles of where we live. And I always do it to only females because we don't have a lot of products for men. And make sure that you target it so that you can hopefully get some sales out of it. You can do as little as $1 a day on Facebook. So you can keep to a small budget to see if it works or not. You can do a Facebook Live at the beginning of the campaign. You can make a slideshow video, a YouTube video. Maybe you want to do a product haul, product reviews, post to Instagram and Pinterest. And then I also put this flyer up here because can you guys hear me okay? I just noticed that my microphone light wasn't on. You haven't typed anything to me. Okay. Shoot. Okay, I'm out of practice here. It's my first time back for a while. The flyer is a cost-effective way to reach a lot of people without investing in the whole brochure. So also, if you're a leader, buying that flyer and sending that to your team members is a good alternative to sending the brochure, as I know the brochure gets costly to put through the mail. Okay, so some reminders for new reps. I'm still doing that new rep webinar every other Tuesday. So I just sent out a text invite to our newest reps. Leaders, make sure you're inviting your new team members to that. Make sure that they're going to Avon University to do their training and setting up for direct deposit. We are continuing with the pathway to Premier. So for my new representatives, in your first 8 campaigns, you have the opportunity to make some really good money in our pathway to Premier, as long as your campaign sales are over $40. So the 2 weeks, that would include your online and your face-to-face sales. You'll earn 25% commission on beauty, 20% on fashion and home. For every 200 within those 2-week time frames, you'll earn a $20 bonus. And then for every cumulative 1,000 over those 8 campaigns, you'll earn a 10% bonus. So when you hit 1,000, you will get a $100 bonus in addition to all those $20 bonuses you get along the way. So make the most out of that, you guys. That 200 has to be within the campaign. So if you get $199 in sales, you will miss out on that $20 bonus for the campaign. Make sure your orders are in multiples of 200. So congratulations to some of our top Pathway to Premier earners on Team Momentum. Kathleen, Christy, Andrea, Leroy, Christina, Michelle, Elizabeth, Pedro, Sherry, Angela, Mary Beth, Maria, David, Katrina, Patrick, Emily, Debbie, Amy, Celeste, Mitchell, Tiffany, Amanda, Jody, Margie, Amy, Sandra, Renee, Lutomia, and Caitlin. Keep up the great work. And like I said, order in multiples of 200 so that you make the most of that Pathway to Premier program. The goal at the end is to be at the Premier level, which is 5,000 in sales, where you will earn a guaranteed 30% commission on your beauty sales. All right, so leaders, I hope that you saw this. This was part of Michael's announcement on New Year's Eve day. So free sign up has been extended through campaign 9. So let's just get excited about that again, because you can sign anyone up to sell Avon for free. They don't have to commit to anything besides joining a fabulous company that has tools and training and everything that they need to be successful. When they place their first order of any size, they're going to get the Physiogel face cream. So that is the Daily Moisture Therapy Face Cream. It's a $52 value. So that's going to be through campaign 9. If their first order is over $60, they're going to get a $10 credit for their second campaign. Plus, they're going to get $135, not dollars, 135 lip balms, which is exciting. And if I remember correctly, Michael said that the leader is also going to get those 135 lip balms. So don't quote me on that because it's not in the writing here, but I'm pretty sure he said that the leader will get it too. And then the $10 credit for their second campaign. So you really want to encourage the $200 order. But if they can't get to that, you really want to encourage the $60 order. And if not that, you want to encourage them to order their books so they can at least get started on their first campaign. So they are still allocating new representatives to leaders with existing teams. If you click on that 135th anniversary image, it does tell you the qualifications on who is actually receiving new representatives. And then representative recruiting advertising is also extended through campaign 9. So I did include the images, JPEGs of these slides in both Team Momentum and Makeup Marketing Online. I used an old slide and kind of put stuff together here, but if it helps you to remember what your new representatives get, feel free to use this image. Don't forget to tell your new representatives about the rewards program. It's a little tricky to get to, so make sure that as a leader that you're explaining how they can get there and check to see if they have any rewards. They should receive an email saying that they have a reward, and then you may have to help them, direct them on how to redeem it. So congrats to our top new representatives, Michelle, Pedro, Kathleen, Angie, Renee, David, Shirley, Christina, and Annette. Keep pushing, guys. Keep sharing, keep promoting, keep your excitement up, as that's what's going to draw attention and is going to turn into sales. So let's just look at our commission scale one more time. It's one of the most important pieces of information and always good to review no matter what stage you're in your Avon business. So our level for 2020 is locked in through the end of campaign 21, 2021. That's confusing. So there it is, you guys. But if you did not achieve your level, your desired level, you still start earning as soon as you hit that level. So let's say that you already get to Premier by campaign 10. You're going to start earning at that 30% guaranteed commission level. So you don't have to wait till the end of the cycle to earn at your desired level. And then these campaign totals were based on 26 campaigns. So if we really are on a 25 campaign cycle, I do need to adjust those. So just know that. Your goal, I always say, is to get to the next highest level. So if you did not achieve Premier in 2020, I recommend that you go for Premier President's Club, of course, is better, but don't set your goals way too high that you get discouraged and give up. But as you can see, as you hit the different levels, your commission levels can increase all the way up to 50%. The only minimum is a $40 within the campaign time frame. And then once you hit Premier, there is no minimum. These are our shipping fees. So regular customers on Avon.com pay shipping for all size orders. Our online customers get free shipping over $60. As a representative, that is a charge that we incur to service our online customers. So if you see an online customer fee, that is because your customer received free shipping over $60, and that is a representative charge. Okay, congratulations to our established sellers. We have Regina, Trisha, Kelly, Melissa, Bridget, Joanne, Kim, Christopher, Katie, Amy, Denise, Sally, Donna, Carrie, and Bonnie. Great job. Way to start off I guess, campaign one. It's not really the start of the cycle, but way to get those sales in there. I think campaign one was after Christmas. It was a while ago now, so great job, you guys. Any order close to 400, you're doing awesome. Keep doing whatever you're doing. This is a slide that I include almost every time. It's helpful to look back last year at all of the product launches we did, different ways that you can promote your business, looking at business trends. So of course, with COVID, how can you provide virtual service? How can you do contactless porch delivery? What products are going to be selling now that maybe we wouldn't have been selling a year ago, and try promoting those. Hand sanitizer, all of our masks. Avon did a great job of bringing in some of those essentials so that we had products to sell during this whole past year. Extra money. So $0 sign up, pathway to Premier. Make sure that you're promoting that free sign up, the pathway to Premier. People are looking for ways to earn extra money. Also, with the stimulus payment and tax return season coming up, you're going to see an influx in sales. I always have, knock on wood, a good March, and I contribute that to tax refund time. So think about all the ways that you can hop on those opportunities and grow your Avon business. And then we have Valentine's Day coming up in February, which of course is going to be big for fragrance and jewelry. We are bringing in a lot of new products. They aren't moving as fast as I would like them to, but in the meantime, I am selling a lot of our staples, a lot of our standbys. Ava Cheryl says hi. Hi. It's fun to look back at some of my videos and see Ava in them, see how she's grown over the years. I'm probably embarrassing her now. So selling those old standbys, a new Skin So Soft, Moisture Therapy, Footworks. I'm selling the heck out of the deodorants now that they're at a good price. Make sure you order them that way in those value packs. They're like half the price than if you order them individually. Bubble bath is always big. Hand cream. Anything with moisture at this time of year is a hot seller. And then also introduce those new products via sampling. There's a lot of selection of samples to buy now. Otherwise, you can make up your own samples. And let's introduce those new LG products as our customers buy some of their favorites. You can do your own postcards and business cards. I like to think of ways to reach the most amount of people, but be aware of costs and not overdo it. So, postcards and business cards are a great way to get your name out there without having to, say, hang or toss a bunch of brochures. Invest in samples, especially with Valentine's Day and fragrance. Maybe you already did submit your campaign 2 order, but with your campaign 3 order, maybe you want to order a bunch of fragrance samples and include a free fragrance sample with every brochure you hand out for Valentine's Day. Maybe you want to do 14% off in one of the upcoming campaigns to reflect Valentine's Day. Be creative. There's lots of different ways that you can market your business. And here I was showing how you can order the flyers and how those can be more cost effective than handing out full-size brochures. Build your personal order. Always take inventory of what's around your house and what you need to refill. The Gentology here reminds me that Rob needs a new body wash. Make sure that you're including those sales as you're saving money by buying from yourself, and you can help build your own customer testimonials. Congrats to our e-sellers. Wow, Regina, Joanne, Melissa, Christopher, Bonnie, Graciela, Kim, Bridget, Jessica, Alicia, Regina, Renee, Amanda, and Tracy. Keep promoting that website. Awesome job there. And our What's New campaign 4 is all about Valentine's Day. I love these little candles that have some of our fragrance in them. Great idea for gifts. And maybe you want to order those as your sample, because that can last a really long time. That's a cool idea right there. So we have some VDL primer for eyes coming out. And this reminds me of the Glimmer Shadow, which I sort of use as an eye primer anyways. So you can use these and then apply shadows to give it more intensity and give it more color, give it more depth. Matte shadows, great for matte or to brighten dull eyes. This one's great for your everyday basic makeup routine. And this one's great alone or to give your shadow some extra oomph. I believe that one has shimmer. Yes, it does. Let's see. What is Cheryl saying over here? She's saying that the new garden and Ginza, wish you were here, are amazing. Cool. Is it Ginza or Ginza? I'm always the worst at guessing how to pronounce something when I haven't heard it before. I think 9 times out of 10, I say it the wrong way, but that's okay. That's what makes me sometimes. All right, we have a new cologne, Legendary, coming out. Awesome. I love that. It has lemon, it has patchouli and amber. Yum. I love amber. So we have vials that we can get on cards for samples. Make sure you include that in your campaign 3 order if you don't already have some coming. Maybe next time I should do this a day or two earlier so that you can get your demo orders in before the orders due. Yeah, maybe I'll make it a couple days earlier next time. So look at all those samples that are available. Lots of selection from where we were. So thank you, Avon, for that. Especially with fragrance, you know, the scratch and sniff in the book are helpful, but they just don't do it justice. So we are grateful to have samples. And then we're adding to our home cleaning line. So that is awesome. We have some glass cleaner and bathroom cleaner. And I love that Homestar line. I have the multi-purpose cleaner. What else do I have? I'm drawing a blank, but all the products that I've tried from LG, I love. So no complaints there, you guys. We just have to keep promoting and keep sampling and demoing with our customers so that they become their new favorites. All right. Cheryl loves the foaming toilet bowl cleaner. You should be on the infomercial, Cheryl. I can just like see you saying that when I read it. Okay, so guys, if you haven't signed someone up before, it's real easy. You send them to sellavon.com and they enter the code that you chose for your website. There's also a link directly from your website that they can go to make sure that they're signing up on your team. So here we are on my website. My reference code is Seagren. So they could either go to sellavon.com. Okay, so then once they create the password, then they can put in a reference code there. The other way is to do your username.avonrepresentative.com/opportunity/start. So that way it is automatically embedded. Oops, it already knows that I'm an Avon rep, but normally for someone else, it would show my picture there and say that they're signing up on my team. They can also come directly to my website and click on Become a Representative. So this is also a good place for new recruiters to come and see all the benefits and features of becoming a rep. So that you can become better at explaining to people what the perks are of joining. And that's about it for tonight. I have, oh wow, Cheryl's getting signups as she's watching the webinar. Good job, Cheryl. Woohoo! Great leaders don't set out to be a leader. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role, always about the goal. All right. So I like that. I'm excited, you guys. We have new incentives. We have the free sign up being extended. The Pathway to Premier was a very successful program. That's continuing. Team Momentum turned in an increase in our first campaign of the cycle. So yay, you guys. Keep doing an amazing job. Any questions? Thank you for joining. Again, I'm going to continue to do this every 2 weeks. I think it's important to have this this FaceTime. Even if I can't see you guys, I enjoy seeing you type and interacting and engaging with you. So thank you for coming on. Great job, you guys. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And 2021 is going to be awesome. Make sure you go sign up for Avon Kickoff. Go to avonkickoff.com. All right. Good night, you guys. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.